G'day my little triggerlings, it's Macca here with the Outer Circle, and today we're going to be looking at a very interesting unit, the Legion Breacher Squad. Now, Legion Breachers, these guys are really hard to quantify, but on this episode of Is It Shit, we're going to try. Now, usual warnings apply, triggers may happen. I piss people off, it's what I do and I enjoy doing it. So, on with the show. Legion Breachers. Alright, we're going to do this in two perspectives. First, the standard game, second, the zone. Actually, no, other way around. We'll do Zone Mortalis first, and then we'll do standard game. Zone Mortalis, these guys are fantastic. You could not ask for a better unit for your troops choices. The unit has void hardened armor and breaching shields. What this means is that when you have the dangerous or hazardous environment rule in effect, where pretty much everything strength 4 and up becomes rending, doesn't affect these guys. So they get to take their armor saves as normal, which is fantastic. You can imagine what it's like for regular Space Marines when they're walking along in Zone Mortalis and they get hit by bolt guns, and all of a sudden all the bolt guns shooting them with Fury of the Legion become rending. That shit stacks up fast. So, A+ to these guys for not suffering from that. Downside of the void hardened armor, -1 to your sweeping advances and your run moves. Not much of a downside. Legion troops very rarely run down each other. They're pretty hard to break in combat unless you've absolutely pantsed someone, in which case you've got them beat anyway, so. Alright. Second thing to note about void hardened armor, you get to re-roll armor saves you fail against template weapons. This is fantastic against flamers, short range conversion beamers, frag missiles, things like that. Good mate Michael Cantrell over at the Eye of Horus podcast copped a bunch of hits on his breaches from my Tyrant Siege Terminators, and a lot more of them survived, even with shred, than you normally would think, thanks to the ability to reroll their armor saves. It was fantastic. That said, it's only applying to armor saves, so the invulnerable saves granted by your shields don't mean jack or shit. Why? Well, gotta remember, an invulnerable save is not an armor save. These guys get hit by a Demolisher Cannon, they're fucked. But most units are fucked, so you know, 6-up invul, enjoy it. The thing with Breacher Shields is you do get an invulnerable save, but it's not a good one, so you should never ever put money on it working. Alright, so that's the Zone Mortalis component out of the way. These guys are fantastic in it. Now, let's go into the regular games. Legion Breacher squads overall have the weapon skill, ballistic skill, strength, toughness, wounds, initiative, attacks, leadership, and save that normal Marines do, with the added bonus of the breaching shields. The breaching shields, of course, allow them to have an invulnerable save. Handy. Now, where these guys are let down predominantly, they can't actually take close combat weapons, so I've modified them to look like they have them, just for the rule of cool. Because the particular models I've used with the round shields from Shapeways, if I can zoom in, has the bolt gun / pistol already built into the shield. And unfortunately, because of that, having 2 bolt guns on them would look a bit retarded, even if it doesn't make sense how they could even use these in the first place. Now, this is where I'll put the first stipulation in. Ultramarines can take close combat weapons. In fact, they can take power weapons on their breaches. The problem with this is points. Breaches are one of the most expensive troops choices already, and that is why the Legion Tactical Squad is usually picked over them when people are putting together their lists. Breaches cost an arm and a leg. They're about 100 points, not quite 100 points more than your regular tactical squads. That's bad juju. And the replacement troops in the squads, to bump them up to, you know, squads of 20, say, are even more expensive. So again, you want to choose wisely if you're investing in these guys. And frankly, putting power weapons on them in an Ultramarines army, all you're doing is making an interesting distraction card effects. You're making a unit that people will go, fuck, don't want a, 20 power weapon squad to get near me. And then they go, oh, never mind. That's like fucking 500 points. It's not actually, but, it's not cheap. In an Ultramarines army, you'd be better off going with Invictus Suzerain. Although they're not troops choices, they are better bang for your buck if you're going to be doing a unit with breaching shields and power weapons. So, that big mouthful aside, breaches can take 4 different choices of special weapon, and one not so special weapon, which is the Volkite Charger. The Laser Cutter. So the 4 special weapons this unit can take that are normal are the Volkite Charger, Flamer, Melter Gun and Graviton Gun, 1 per 5 models, which is, the standard ratio we're all used to. I've modelled my unit with 2 Graviton Guns, because I just think Grav looks cool. Now the Melter Gun is a good choice as well on them, very solid choice in fact. And then you come to the Las Cutter. The Las Cutter is probably the single worst weapon in the game. That's next to bolt guns and everything. See, the problem with the Las Cutter is... I'm just pulling up the rules for it now. I have a big book to read through, so... Alright. Strength 9, AP 2, melee. Unwieldy and cumbersome. You can only ever make a single attack at weapon skill 1 in the assault phase. The only thing this is good for is cutting through doors. If you've got melter bombs or crack grenades, funny enough, being Marines, the unit is probably going to have crack grenades and frag as standard, which they do. You're going to blow through that door anyway. So the Las Cutter is, it's 10 points. It's wasting points because it is a terrible weapon. You'll never ever want to use that thing in close combat. You're better off with a Power Fist on your Sergeant, like I've modelled, because Power Fist wreck face. Continuing on. 1 Marine may take a Nuncio Vox as usual. 1 Marine may carry a Legion Vexilia as usual. The Breaches Sergeant may exchange their bolter for a combi weapon or a plasma pistol. Sinking points where they don't need to be sunk. The Sergeant may exchange his bolter or bolt pistol for a power weapon, power fist, single lightning claw or thunder hammer at the points indicated. I choose power fist. Again, this squad is something that normally sees action in Zone Mortalis, so a power fist is a good choice there because you can bash down doors and things like that, and I've found that power fists on my sergeants, a very retro thing to do, has come in handy many times, so A+ for power fists. Thunder hammer, I think it's just too many points. It's 5 points, but it's 5 points you can spend on giving the sergeant melter bombs. Speaking of which, you can take 1 breaching charge on the squad sergeant or melter bombs. I highly suggest taking melter bombs, which is 5 points for each member of the squad, by the way. Melter bombs are fantastic on this unit. Because of the involve save and the slight bit of extra toughness they've got, because of that and the void hardened armor, these make a great distraction unit and a great wall to throw against things like dreadnoughts. So highly suggest the melter bombs, even with Games Workshop fucking around with the amount you can use each turn. You can also upgrade the sergeant to artificer armor, and he does still get the hardened armor rule with it. I'm divided on this. He is rock hard if you do that, but I mean, a sergeant with a power fist, artificer armor, melter bombs, he's like a fucking 60-point model. And he's just a squad sergeant. So, choose wisely if you're going to do that. Overall, I think the squad is shit. Outside of Zone Mortalis, they are not a good unit. They cost far too many points for regular gameplay. If they had split point values for Zone Mortalis and regular tabletop action, yeah, I could see real use to these guys. Breaches are shit. That said, some legions, as stated earlier with the Ultramarines, get bonuses. And the bonus for breaches from the Imperial Fist Stone Gauntlet Rite of War is something to look into. Now, if you keep your models within 2 inches coherency of at least 2 other models of the same type, with boarding shields, they gain +1 toughness. Michael Cantrell again, the jerk that he is, runs around with 20 of these cunts, with an apothecary, or sometimes just 15, with melt guns, with melter bombs, and he wrecks face. They're toughness 5, they get to reroll armor saves against, blaster weapons. These guys are fucking hard to put down, so, if you're Imperial Fists, hey, they're worth the investment. If you're anyone else, even Ultramarines, probably not worth your time and money unless you're going into games of Zone Mortalis. Thanks for watching this episode of Is It Shit? As always, down in the comments, put up units that you want to see us call shit or not, and we will get around to them in time. Obviously, there are a lot of units to do, and we're only just finishing up the troops in the Legiones Astartes now, so thanks for watching the episode, and I'll see you all next time.